I asked my viewers to send me the wildest free-roaming parkour they could conjure up, and I have to recreate what they have done and give it a difficulty level out of 5 stars, with 1 being baby steps and 5 being maybe if I hit my head against the wall repeatedly then I'll potentially break through it. I was not expecting just how crazy some of these parkours would turn out to be, so thank you to everyone who sent one. Feel free to attempt these with me, or just sit back and relax. Either way, I hope you enjoyed the video. Alrighty then, let's see what the first one is. I'm sorry, what? I'm noticing a slight issue already. I have no idea where this is. Is it on this turn here? Right at the corner? Is this it? Yes, this is it. This is it. So I need to go up there. Trick off the rock, hit the pole. Turn the car around. Hit the second pole. Easy peasy, let's go. Off the rock. Hit the pole. Off the rock. Hit the pole. Off the rock. The pole. Off the rock. Hit the pole. Off the rock. Ah. Hit the pole. I'm hitting it, but where exactly am I landing? I need to hit it in such a way that when I actually trick off the next pole, I'm going backwards. I don't think I have any control over exactly where I'm going. Aha! There we go, look at that. Gonna give that 4 out of 5. Maybe we can change the scores later. Yeah, very difficult to get those wee little physics quirks. There we done it. On to the next one. Alright, next up, Peach Stadium. Let's have a little look at this. Nice. Let's have a little look at that again. Let's go on a rail. Mushroom. Onto another rail. Mushroom. Onto another rail. With the pole bouncers. And we land. Should be easy enough. Easy peasy. Alright, this one looks really fun. Let's do this. Come on. Charge, jump up onto the rail. Nope. Oh, first time down. Second to go. Onto the rail. Nope. Interesting. This is really precise. No. You have to left trick at the exact right moments. Could be a frame perfect trick. Man, even after hitting the flag, it doesn't necessarily mean I'll succeed. And we're off. No! Since I did the first part of this parkour, I tried to focus on just the final part of this parkour, which turned out to be much harder than the first part. Come on! Try that again. Try that again. Try that again. Try that again. Ah, so close! Alright, I'm gonna bounce on Yoshi's head. Way! Does that count? I mean, he said you must ride all the railings. He didn't say I had to bounce on the flags. I kept going over and over again until eventually I did this. Yes! Haha! Yeah, that's a bang my head against the wall over and over again until the brick wall falls through. Out of 5. Turns out you gotta brake a bit before jumping, and that gives you the perfect amount of turning and distance to hit both balls. Sneaky funky racer, sneaky. Next up, Salty Speedway, and I've been given bonus points if I can do it with a combo of similar handling, so let's have a little look. Nice, starting off all the rails, love that. Onto the roof, wall ride. Alright. We're drifting around, tricking on that. Back into the water. Right, I'm going to need to remember all of this. Back into another wall ride, into a trick onto another wall ride. Just look at him. Look at that majestic king right there. Beautiful. Charge jump. Up. There we go. Easy peasy. Let's try that again. Beautiful. No! Come on, Bowser, you got this! No! Come on, Bowser, don't let me down. Right trick, onto here, onto the roof, onto the wall. And then we drift around here, trick off that, down here. And then charge jump back on. Oh no, it's fine, we're good. There we go, trick onto the railing, over here, left trick, jump, jump, over here, trick here, onto the wall, beautiful, look at that. Toads, don't mess me up, thank you, Toad, go over here, into the water. All going swimmingly, charge jump, back onto the path, drift, onto the wall, there we go, look at that. And we're back onto the roads. I'll give that a nice 2.5 out of 10. Nice little relaxing fun parkour. Alright, next up is Wario's Galleon. What have we got going on here? So trick it, oh okay. Onto the pipe, onto the tree, onto the top. And then that part doesn't seem too bad. We're going off the tree, onto the rail. Left trick. Hit the tree back onto the rail, alright. Trick off that. Land on the wall here and then back onto the path. Alright. Charge, jump off that. Wall ride twice. Followed by I need to get a feather. This first half here does seem to be a bit hard, but the second part doesn't, so let's go. Oh no, that was fairly nice. And then we go over here, do right trick. And there we are. So we're tricking. There we go. Tricking onto here. Ooh, okay, that part's hard. And I need to trick on top. There we go. That's what I wanted. And then we trick onto here. Okay, I need to trick even earlier. Onto here. Use the boost. Get to the wall. And then back on. Ooh, that's tough. Hang on a second. That's where you've been hiding. I've been looking for you. Wario. Okay, onto here. There we are, alright. So, first things first, I need to get myself feather. There we go, feather required. And we're charge jumping... Where are we charge jumping? Second to last one. Alright, let's go. Nice, feather, land, no! 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 There we go. Right, and now we need to stick it all together into one nice little loop. So let's go. And then we're gonna go on this rail, we go to this rail. No! And then we need to trick off this tree onto the rail. No! There we go. Oh, okay. Come on. There we go. No, 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 no! Alright. Nice, use the feather. No! Give me my feather back. Charge jump. Nice. Easy peasy. And we're going over here. Coin, coin, coin. Break. Slow down. Turn around. Part 1 complete. Part 2 up. One tree. Trick. Nice. Onto here. Trick down here. Onto that tree. And we're going up. Beautiful. Perfect. Part 2 complete. Part 3 up. Let's go. Charge jump. Onto the wall. Onto here. Feather cut. Nice. Land. Beautiful. That was quite fun. I'd give that a 3 out of 5. Little difficult putting it all together, but is definitely doable. That was fun. Alright, next up is called the Whistlestop Ultra Infinite Shortcut. Let's have a little look. Okay. Rail onto the wall, we trick off, we get into a glider. Where are we going from here? Okay. Doing wall tricks are... What? Where did you even go? Alright, and then we get back on the rail. Let me have a little closer look at that. You get a second wall ride. And you're going underneath the stage to get back on the stage, onto the rail. Crazy. Alright. Alright, so here we are. We're on the rail. Onto the wall. Off the wall. Onto here, getting the glider. And then we're going for this wall here. So, trick into that. Come on. Alright, let's practice it anyway. Over here. Wait, where did we even... What? I see. No, I do not see. Trick. No! Onto glider. Boom. Hang on a second. Close. I think I was a bit too low there. Trick, off, down. No! Come on. Left trick. Alright, let's do this again. Onto the wall. Off the wall. Off the edge. Into the glider. Come on. Left trick. Off. Down here. Nice. It is done. The infinite rail. I fell off. Give that 4 out of 5. Trying to go off the wall, underneath the map, back onto the wall, and back onto the rail is definitely difficult. 4 out of 5. Challenge. Match my trick world record. Get 52 tricks in one jump before hitting the ground. So, charge jumping off Great Question Block ruins, and then we're going to trick 52 tricks before hitting the ground. I have an idea. I noticed no feather was used there. So we're going to go to the top here. Charge jump. You know, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5. Is that 55? Do I have the new trick world records? Alright, next up. We're in the... I don't know what these places are called, but... Starting charge jump. Mushroom, tree, hole. Charge jump, mushroom. Hole. Charge jump, hole. That's a lot of bolts. Alright, let's do it. Charge jump. Mushroom into this tree. Nice. And then charge jump. Mushroom into here. Here. No. Yes, tough one. I failed the first part. There we go. Charge, jump, up, there we go. Ah, come on. This shouldn't be that hard, surely. Charge, jump, trick, here, here, here. Do that again. Nice, there we go. Onto here, beautiful. And then this is the tough one. Nice. How? Need to be aligned perfectly so you can do that. Here, here, no. Here, no. Here, no. Here, 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 here. Okay, that's what I need to do. Oh, trick off that, trick off that, that. No! Oh. Charge jump. Nice, alright. Go here, go here. Come on, this final one. Final one, please. There we go. Nice, there we go. I'd say 3 to 3.5, 3.25 out of 5. That was very fun. Not too difficult, just a nice little challenge. Alright, Crown City Parkour. Let's see what we've got here. He's holding a feather. Charge jump. Onto this building. Nice, nice. So going from building to building, landing on there, trick off, landing on this rail. Do a nice little trick there, nice little trick there. Nice little trick there. Up the ramp, onto the rail. Heading all the way around, onto this building. Tricking off there, tricking off there, tricking off there, onto the wall. And then we use a feather to get into the next rail cut, followed by a wall ride. And we are done. Right, let's do this. So, charge jumping off the roads. Land on the buildings, going from building to building. Look at that. Land on here. Onto this rail. Ooh. There we go, there we go. Nice. Onto the rail, onto this next rail, and I failed. Lovely, lovely. No, how do you land on that rail? Could do that, but I feel like that's cheating. You need like the perfect aim. Yep, there we go. That's how you do it. And then perfect timing. No, that is tough. That's the toughest part of it. Charge, jump off the road. Onto the building where it's very rainy now, and my handling's slightly gone, but it's fine. Onto the road, onto the green rail, off the green rail, onto the green rail, off the green rail, onto the green rail, off the green rail, onto the road. Off the ramp. Nice, there we go. That's what I wanted. There we go. I'm going off the ramp here. Off the ramp, over here, doing a wall ride. Oh, I need to jump. Yep, there we go. Beautiful. Give that a 2 out of 10. 2 out of 10. Give that a 2 out of 5. Nice, decent little Crown City parkour. Speaking of Crown City, we've got Crown City trick jump. So we're charge jumping off the tree. Wall riding, wall riding. Wall riding. Huge. Alright, that looks fun. Tree wall ride, tree wall rides, tree wall rides. Let's go. Ooh, do I need to shake trick to do that? Possibly. Ah, so close. Charge jump onto here. Wall rides, trick. Nah. Yeah, I definitely need to shake trick in order to get a trick there. Ah, so close. So close. Come on. We got this. We got this. Charge, jump, tree. Onto the billboard. Shake, trick. Onto the billboard. Shake. Shake. Come on, Boshy, shake. I'm trying to do it like zigzag. I don't want to just drive on one side the entire time. I want to go like left to right, left to right. Charge, jump. Trick onto the billboard, shake, trick onto the billboard, shake, trick onto the billboard, shake. Yes! Ah! That was nice. That felt good. That's 3 out of 5. Let's do 3 out of 5 difficulty. This one is called Whoops, Forgot My Keys. So we got a Feather and Shy Guy Bazaar. Let's see, we're drifting around. Nice, nice. Doing tricks onto the wall. And where are we going? Tricking around. Charge, jump up. And we're doing Daisy's Palace shortcuts. Not bad. We're doing a left trick onto the hut. Alright, let's go. So we're doing a drift turn here. Nice. And then we're going on a rail. We're going to do a wall ride here. I must not touch the grass. Let's do that again. Then right trick onto the wall. Trick again. Avoid the grass. There we are. And we're charge jumping up here. Left tricking onto here. And there we go. Okay, so turn, drift up. And I can do it better than that. Turn, drift up. Nope, I can do better than that. Turn, drift up. Nice. There we are. Up here, trick off that, avoid the grass, orange mini turbo round, charge jump onto the pole, onto the rope, and then doing left trick here, followed by, nice, the double trick on the final hut. There we are. Yeah, I agree. That is a 2.5 out of 5. Thank you for watching the first episode of the parkour series. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like and let me know which one was your favourite. And if you wish to submit some parkour of your own for me to attempt, feel free to join the Boshy Biker Gang Discord and put your clips in the parkour channel. Link is in the description. And with that, goodbye everyone.